Africa. My name is Nazli Sharif, and today we are coming to you live from Durban in KZN to commemorate the 50th anniversary of Youth Day. Young people stood up and had the courage to make sure that their voice is heard. And we are out here in KZN with thousands of young people making sure that they register to vote in the upcoming local elections on the 4th of November 2026. Just like the young people in 1976 stood up to make sure that their voice is heard, it is now our turn as young people in 2026 to make sure that we stand up and have our voices heard through the ballot box. Now, you can only vote where you are registered to vote. So make sure you are correctly registered, or you may not have the opportunity to have your voice heard. You can go to check.da.org.za to check your registration status. Now, we are at the KZN second edition Rock the Registration, and it is packed to capacity. If you can see the amount of people waiting to be let in, the line goes all the way around the block. It is hype, it is exciting, the vibe is electric. I am so happy to be here. And for those of you at home, I'm sure you have FOMO because we have an incredible program coming your way. We'll be hearing from the DA Leader Geordin Hill-Lewis. We'll be hearing from mayoral candidates. We'll be interviewing mayoral candidates. And we will also have incredible, talented artists and performances. Now, I'm not going to tell you who they are because you have to wait to see who is going to rock that stage at KZN's second edition of Rock the Registration. Make sure you don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Ratings Africa says the state of South Africa's municipalities, with the exception of the Western Cape, is on the brink of financial collapse.
From the non-maintenance of buildings and potholed roads to being unable to get the most basic of services such as water and electricity. Experts say aging infrastructure and lack of maintenance are a big part of this problem.
The country, of course, has been experiencing water challenges, with some communities not receiving clean drinking water for weeks on end.
Clearly, it shows that the infrastructure was never maintained since the ANC government has taken over.
Tell them, one of them, to live with us for one day and then see if they're going to survive. But we have to survive.
Corruption is a massive problem in South Africa.
Lots of tenders, lots of kickbacks, lots of dodgy deals.
We are now seeing the consequences of corruption.
The increasing cost of living continues to take a toll on South Africans.
And it's going to get even worse.
South Africa ranked as one of the most dangerous countries in the world.
The latest crime stats suggest South Africa is a crime scene.
The unemployment rate is at a record high.
Around 16.9 million people of working age are without jobs as we speak.
The government that South Africans vote for into power to handle service delivery cannot adequately and sustainably manage all these spheres of local government and municipalities.
Why do you think the government is not doing anything when there is so much at stake for this country?
It's unbelievably beautiful. And every single one of the people in this hall, the thousands of young people who are here, represent a voice that refused to be silenced. They're standing up and they want to bring change to our city, to our province, and to our country. And that's such a beautiful thing. It gives me a sense of hope.
Absolutely, Hanif. Now, you spoke about young people. It's the 50th anniversary of Youth Day. Why is it so important to get young people's votes?
Well, what we have in our country today, and in Durban especially today, is our cities are falling apart. Our country is falling apart. And years ago, it was young people who brought the democracy that we got today. Had it not been for those young people, we would not enjoy the democracy that we have today. That's why it's so important for young South Africans today to take ownership of our future and bring the real democracy that we need, that brings jobs for young people, that brings hope for South Africa, that builds our cities and towns all over South Africa. And it's only young people that can actually turn this city and the country around. That's why, Nasli, we are calling on every young person to say, the time is now. It's your turn, it's your future, and we get behind the DA so we can bring that future for a better South Africa.
Absolutely, Hanif. You say that the time is now, and you have raised your hand to be the mayoral candidate of eThekwini. Why is that so important?
Well, I want to tell you, I haven't lost hope in the city. I've lost hope in the government of the city. We have thousands of liters of water flowing down the street every single day. 60% of the water is wasted in the city. Thousands of young people don't have jobs any longer. And I raise my hand because I want to fix that mess. I want to fix that mess by the government that destroyed our city, and only the DA can rebuild Durban again.
100%, Hanif. Now, you spoke about the challenges facing eThekwini. What are some of the things that residents in eThekwini can expect when you get elected as the mayor?
Well, let me just tell you, a city that works creates work. And so we want to do two things. We want to make Durban work so that it can create work for young people who are so desperate for change in our country. That's going to be our number one priority come November 2026.
100%, Hanif. So there's thousands and thousands of people here today. And I'm sure there are many people at home who wish they were here today. What is your message to everybody at home?
Well, you can join hands with these thousands of young people who are raising their hand to bring change for South Africa. You just have to do it online. Make sure you're registered. Make sure you vote for the DA in November this year, because only the DA can build a better South Africa.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Hanif, for joining us on this live broadcast. As you can see, it's going crazy here in KZN. It's so amazing to be here with everybody, and they're jamming and they're jiving. Make sure you don't go anywhere. We have an entire program coming to you.
Those municipalities that do best are not ANC-controlled municipalities. They are often DA-controlled municipalities. What is it that they are doing that is better than what we are doing?
South Africa was named Best Country, while its iconic city of Cape Town claimed the prestigious title of Best City in the World.
The city says it's determined to invest in critical infrastructure to improve the lives of residents.
The city will spend more on infrastructure in the next few years than Johannesburg and Durban combined.
More than 8 billion rand will go to new or upgraded infrastructure in poorer communities.
Most of our local municipalities are in tatters. They are heavily indebted and badly run. Midvaal, local municipality in the Vaal, has been one of a very few exceptions in the country.
The Midvaal municipality is working on ditching power utility Eskom and replacing it with a private company instead.
The municipality of Midvaal has been ranked first in clean audits and satisfactory service delivery for years running. It has consistently outperformed most of the municipalities in the province and indeed municipalities around the country.
The South African Local Government Association in KwaZulu-Natal has commended Impangeni municipality for what it said is effective use of the municipal infrastructure grant. In 6 months, it managed to spend the 24 million rand allocation on various projects such as roads, stormwater, and finishing all the projects that had been poorly managed before.
The Kocha municipality is fighting crime with the creation of a high-tech intelligence center that helps monitor CCTV cameras and license plate recognition.
The Kocha municipality has also taken further steps to ensure public safety by launching an app for residents. In case of emergencies, the app directly links the user to the monitoring center.
It is a privilege to announce that George Municipality has achieved its 4th consecutive clean audit from the Auditor General of South Africa. This is a significant milestone that reflects our ongoing commitment to clean, transparent and accountable governance.
The West Coast District Municipality has officially been named South Africa's best-run municipality for 2025. 2 of its local municipalities, Saldanha and Swartland, were tied for first place as the top-performing local municipalities in the country.
These are the issues you're going to be considering as you go to the polls. Who is the party that can help us achieve better service delivery where I live?
Absolutely. Now, today is the 50th commemoration of Youth Day. What does that mean to you?
Today, the commemoration of today, it means that young people now, it's their time to go to the ballot box and able to fight there. Because currently we know it's 1976, young people took it in the streets whenever they were. But in this election, as we celebrate the 5th commemoration, we are saying that young people, our fight now is in the ballot. Let's go out and remove the government that is working and put the government of the Democratic Alliance, who's the government that is caring for the young people.
Absolutely, Stapel. I couldn't agree with you more. I think, if anything, the youth of 1976 has taught us to be brave and to be courageous. Now we are here for Rock the Registration. Why must all the young people at home register to vote?
It's because we invited young people so that they can be able to the importance of voting. You know that if young people that don't participate in voting, decisions are still taken. Leaders are being elected. So today in this rally, we are just here to make sure that every young person is here, is going back to your constituents and make sure that you are lobbying young people to stand up and able to register and for November to vote for the government that is getting.
Absolutely. Now, Stapelo, the energy is amazing here at Rock the Registration. And I'm sure there's a lot of people who have FOMO who want to be here. What is your message to everybody at home?
I am lobbying everybody around to stream live on our channel and YouTube, on Facebook, to listen to our federal leader to say what's going to say to young people, and also from my side, what we're going to say, and also the provincial leader, will be delivering, talking to young people. So young people at home, make sure you tune in and make sure that you're alive so that you can unpacking what the DA is even again.
Thank you very much, Stapelo. Like I said, we still have an incredible program coming your way. Make sure you don't go anywhere.
The Western Cape government is currently pushing ahead to mitigate power cuts. The province has installed numerous solar panels to harness green energy. And Saldanha Bay, Stellenbosch, George, as well as the city of Cape Town are already using independent power producers to reduce reliance on Eskom.
To enable further job-creating economic growth, officials are investing 43 billion rand in infrastructure over 3 years.
7 out of 10 young people in the country are unemployed, but in the Western Cape, 8 out of 10 people have jobs.
Sometimes I look at the numbers and I almost have to pinch myself. It's unbelievable. 64.9% of all jobs in South Africa in the last 5 years out of one province.
Some of the biggest global companies are expanding its operations in the Western Cape.
The Democratic Alliance in KwaZulu-Natal is now aiming to grow the party and take on the ANC head-on.
They actually outlined their plans for the province in terms of service delivery as well as governance.
The common denominator in KwaZulu-Natal is quite simply building a capable and ethical state.
Since I've taken office, we've cut our debt from 800 million to 300 million. We've done a full audit of all
all the properties, found over 500 properties the department didn't even know it owned. We've put in place a rapid response team that now responds within 24 hours to problems, no longer the 30 days that previously was the record of the department. So things are happening in the province of KwaZulu-Natal.
Welcome back to the Rock the Registration. I am now joined by Impangeni Mayor, Mr. Chris Papas. Chris, how does it feel being here at Rock the Registration today?
It's absolutely amazing. You know what's so exciting? Is that the guys behind me are from my constituency. Yes. This is where I get my power. Every volunteer, every DA activist, it's absolutely fantastic.
Absolutely. Now, Chris, people out there are looking for examples of good governance, and they look at Impangeni. What are some of the lessons that we can learn from Impangeni?
Nazli, you know, it's not a secret. The Democratic Alliance is known for good governance, cutting out corruption, and making sure that we put the right people in the right places. And over the last 4.5 years, we've done that in Impangeni. We've made sure that we've delivered services constantly. We've addressed the backlogs, we've got rid of the corruption, and working every day to make sure that our communities come first.
Now, Chris, can you tell us how can some of the stuff you've been doing in Impangeni be replicated across South Africa?
Absolutely. Like I said, it's not rocket science. But you know what, Nazli? It requires every voter to make sure that they vote for the Democratic Alliance on the 4th of November. But you cannot vote if you're not registered directly. So make sure that you visit check.da.org.za. It takes you 30 seconds. Make sure that you're registered. The vote is your power to bring change to your municipality. Don't sit at home on the 4th of November. Don't complain the next day. Use your power, and especially on this Youth Day, when so many people fought for that right to vote and change your government.
Exactly, Chris, and that was my next question. Commemorating 50 years of the youth of 1976 today. What are some of the lessons that we can take from those brave and courageous young people into 2026?
Nazli, the youth they fought for freedom so that they could choose their government. They fought for a better future. They fought to make sure that you and I are able to choose something that's better than what they had. We cannot disrespect them. We cannot disrespect our past. We do have to look forward. We do have to make sure that leaders are delivering for us all. And we can only do that if we honor the youth by voting for the freedom that they fought for.
I couldn't agree with you more, Chris. It's back to capacity here at the Oasis Convention Centre. In fact, I was standing outside and the line goes all the way down the block. So everybody who can't get in here probably has a lot of FOMO. And everybody watching at home probably has a lot of FOMO. What is your message to everybody at home?
You know, this is a clear sign that the Democratic Alliance in KwaZulu-Natal is a force to be reckoned with. Not only here, but the whole country. We're a party of provincial government. We're a party of national government. We're a party of local government. But more importantly than being part of government, we are delivering. So all of you are sitting at home, you might not be able to celebrate with us today, but you have the power to be part of this movement.
Absolutely, Chris. And make sure that your voice is heard through your ballot. Go to check.da.org.za to make sure you are registered correctly. We have an entire stage program coming up. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We are launching our first ever election campaign poster for November 2026 local government elections.
There's nothing as disappointing as you wanting to make a change or waking up and saying, I want to make a change, but only to find out that you are not registered or you are registered in the wrong place.
Because if you're not registered, you can't vote, and you can only vote at the voting station where you are registered.
Even if you don't know who to vote for yet, buy yourself the option by registering to vote. Decide to be part of the group that decides what the future of our city should be.
But today we stand here excited and full of hope because we have an opportunity where we can register and ensure that we vote for a government that will get our city working for its people.
The choice is going to be very, very clear. You're going to have some of the same, where you have a failed government in place, or you're going to put a new government in place led by the Democratic Alliance. And we are asking you to come out in your numbers and register to vote and vote for the Democratic Alliance on the 4th of November. November.
So make sure that you are registered by going to check.da.org.za. Registration weekend is coming up on the 20th and the 21st of June, but you don't have to wait for that. You can register right now in the comfort of your own home. Remember, go to check.da.org.za
and come and vote for a new government on the 4th of November. Kyk wat doen 'n bly sy.
Amazing. Thank you, Democrats. Let's take our seat. There are, Mabatu, a couple of people who we must recognize here. It's not on the program, but I'm going to do it anyway.
No, I think it's...
Can you all please give a big KZN and eThekwini welcome to the federal leader of the Democratic Alliance, Geordin Hill-Lewis. Let's also welcome our provincial leader, Stembiso Ngema. Won't you also welcome our deputy leader and MEC for Public Works in KwaZulu-Natal, Martin Meyer. We also have our MEC for Finance in KwaZulu-Natal, the man who keeps the ANC crying and running, Francois Rogers. Let's also welcome our mayor of the Impangeni municipality, Chris Pappas. Our deputy mayor, Sandile Mnakati. And our very brand new deputy mayor of the Amtla-Tuze municipality, Lucy Mchali. And we have our federal spokesperson, Karabo Khachau. We have the Minister of Education and Deputy Chairperson, Saviwa Kwarube. We must always acknowledge those that are leading. And thank you so much for giving them all a wonderful KZN welcome.
Democrats, we are gathered here today to stress something that's very important, that we need to register for the upcoming local elections. As we are here today, we are celebrating June 16, a very important day in South African history, where for their rights, which is very important, Democrats, because it's something we're doing manje.
Indeed, Mabatu, today also marks 50 years since 1976, the uprising in Soweto, where young people selfishly gave up their lives so that we can have freedom today. And as the Democratic Alliance, we are not only acknowledge them, but we celebrate those that fought for the freedoms we enjoy today.
And on that note, that's my constituency, DA Mngeni. Can we please observe a moment of silence? Can we observe a moment of silence, Democrats? Siyayibona ukuthi intsha ijabule namhlanje. Democrats, may we please observe a moment of silence in honor of the young people who lost their lives in the fight for Inkululeko.
Let's all stand
Where
to
we
our
all
feet.
stand, please. A moment of silence, Democrats.
Thank you, Democrats. Won't you then please welcome to the stage the incredible Impangeni Gospel Choir to perform a tribute to the youth of 1976.
Not a good idea. Shaking. Shakes the camera. Yeah. Better sit very still. Not a move.
Just 42 votes gave us the power to change the lives of our communities right here in Impangeni.
42 votes. That's the difference between progress and decline. 42 votes changed Impangeni forever. The local government elections in 2021 gave us the chance to govern. Just 42 votes gave the DA the opportunity to prove that we can get things done. Just 42 votes started the turnaround. Just 42 votes gave us the power to change the lives of our communities. It's our time. Isikhathi sethu sifike.
With the local government elections approaching, the Democratic Alliance is poised to take more municipalities across KwaZulu-Natal. Our towns, cities and villages deserve the DA difference. We deserve better. But we cannot do it alone.
The future belongs to those who show up and vote. Some people think that their one vote doesn't matter. But look at what happened in Impangeni.
If 42 people had chosen to stay at home and not vote for the DA, Impangeni would not be the best run municipality in KZN.
Your vote is your future.
The DA can get South Africa working for all.
This year is the year we bring good governance to every corner of South Africa.
But we can only do that if you are registered and vote DA.
Isikhathi. Sifikile manje.
Ixesha ngoku, dictators know the time is now, South Africa.
Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Democrats, won't you please stand to your feet as we welcome the outgoing and the incoming Mayor of Cape Town, the leader of the second largest political party in South Africa, and our federal leader, Geordin Hill-Lewis.
Some feedback here. Can you hear me? Sanbonani! Molweni! In Cape Town, I would say Ndiyavuya, but here I must say Ngiyajabula ukula panamhlanje. Wow. What a great spirit, what a great spirit, what a great gees. In Xhosa we would say umoya, is it the same? Umoya? Yeah. Ah, sengifunda isiZulu manje. What an amazing event. What a privilege it is to be here. It's wonderful to see such a huge turnout for the DA's Rock the Registration concert today. Thank you so much to the DA in KZN. You have put on a spectacular event. Give yourselves a round of applause, absolutely. Now, it is great to be with you, and it's amazing to be in a province with so much energy, so much history, so much beauty, and so much potential. From Durban to Pietermaritzburg, from Impangeni to the South Coast, to way up north in Pongola and Mkuzi, where we were earlier last week, from Newcastle to Zululand, everywhere. This province is so beautiful and has everything that it needs to succeed. But most importantly, KwaZulu-Natal has people who love this province and this country deeply. People who want it to work. I know that we all want South Africa to work. Do you want it to work? Do you want it to work for everyone? That's who the DA is. That is the party that we are. This province is filled with people who want it to work. People who are tired of excuses and people who are ready for change. And today, on Youth Day, we gather with one simple message. The way that we will guarantee change in our country, the way that we will get South Africa working for all, we will start that if we register to vote. We must register to vote and register to win. Register to build a South Africa that works for everyone. Now, friends, this is a very important Youth Day because it is the 50th anniversary. 50 years since those wonderful, brave, young South Africans rose up in Soweto in June of 1976. 50 years ago today, young South Africans stood up and said, "We demand change." That was the message of June 1976. We demand change. And they showed courage. They showed bravery. They refused to accept a future that would be decided for them by someone else. They said, we, the young people, will choose our own future. We will determine our own future. Youth Day, today, 50 years later, is a reminder that young people in our country have always changed history. Young people have always stood up in our country and said, we want a better future. So who are we, as the young people of 2026, not to do the same? We must stand up. They stood up when it matters, and now the young people of today must stand up when it matters. The young people of 76 refused to accept that the future had already been decided for them. They refused to accept that they were powerless. Instead, that they understood, even if they did not have the vote, they had power. They refused to accept a country that told them to sit down, Dladla phansi, wait your turn. They refused to accept that. And that is the spirit that we need today again. Because again, my friends, our country is asking young South Africans a question. Are you going to sit down? Are you? Are you going to sit this one out? Are you going to let someone else bring change? Or are you going to be the one that shapes what happens in our country going forward? Because make no mistake, the future of South Africa is not decided tomorrow. It's not decided next week. It's not decided next decade. It's happening. It's being decided right now. And the first step towards deciding on a better future, a future that works for all, is registering to vote. Because if you are not registered, you cannot vote on election day in November. And if you cannot vote, then other people are going to decide your future for you. Do you want other people to decide your future? Do you want to decide your future? Then you've got to make sure that you can vote and that you are registered to vote. You don't want other people to decide what kind of municipality you live in. I love that powerful video that we watched of just 42 people. 42 people that changed the course of history in Impangeni. 42 people made the difference between a municipality and a town that continues to fall down and go backwards, or one that rises up under the DA in government. Just 42 people. Every single vote matters. So don't let other people decide what kind of municipality you will live in. Don't let other people decide what kind of eThekwini you will live in. We want Hanif to be the mayor. I know that if Hanif and his DA team are the mayor in this city, that we will turn around this city and make it the city it can be. Hanif, stand to your feet. Who wants him to be the mayor? Now, friends, don't sit down yet. Don't sit down yet. 42 people made the difference for Chris in Impangeni. 42 people can make the difference for Hanif and for the DA in eThekwini. Let us make ourselves a promise to ourselves, to one another, and to Hanif today. Look at your neighbor and say, I promise. Now, point at Hanif and say, I promise. I promise you, we will go and find those 42 voters, get them registered, and make sure they vote DA in November. So, I'm here today to tell each young person in eThekwini, each young person in KwaZulu-Natal, every young person in South Africa, do not give up your power. Do not give your power away. Let us look to the generations that came before us, the brave, wonderful young people of 1976. And let's say the best way that we can honor their sacrifice, the best way that we can honor what they did for us so that all of us could be here today, is by making sure that we use the power of our vote and that we go and get more people registered. Friends, across our country, something important is happening. People are starting to see that change is possible. People are beginning to see that where the DA governs, things get better. Just look at that beautiful video of what we have done in Impangeni. What an incredible turnaround story. Every one of us in eThekwini, in KwaZulu, can feel proud of that story. Let's give a huge round of applause to our Impangeni team. Everywhere that we govern, we are showing that we can govern for everyone. Everyone benefits when the DA governs. We don't say, this is just for you, or this is just for you. We govern better for everyone. That is the DA difference, and that is what we can be proud of. Yes. The DA is the only party in South Africa that can go into every kind of neighborhood in our country. And we don't just go there, but we can win there. We can go into suburbs and we can go into townships. We can go into rural villages and city centers. We can go into communities that speak every different language, that worship in different ways, that come from different histories, that face different daily struggles. And we can honestly and truthfully say to them, we stand for everyone. And we win everywhere. No other party can say that. No other party can speak for every South African. Why is that? Because the DA is not on the side of one group of one race, of one language, of one religion, or one province. The DA is on your side. We are on the side, yes. The DA is on your side. We're on the side of every South African who wants our country to work and who believes that it can work. We're on the side of the young person who is looking for their first job. We're on the side of the family who just wants to live in a safe community and who wants their children to be safe. We're on the side of the pensioner who wants dignity in their old age. And we're definitely on the side of the small business owner who wants to build and employ more people. We're on the side of everyone who wants clean government and who wants to get rid of corruption, better services, more jobs and opportunities, and leaders who actually govern for people, not for themselves. That is why the DA is growing everywhere. That is why more people are willing to lend their vote to us, lend their vote to the DA, because they can see that this is a party that is truly for everyone. And let's be honest, that is what South Africa needs right now. We see parties everywhere that govern only for themselves. They govern only for what they can take from you and put in their pockets. What South Africa needs is a party that can govern for you and for everyone. I am so excited by the change, the momentum that the DA is bringing across South Africa. We are a growing party. You know, last week I took a delegation of the provincial leadership, Stair and Dean and others, and we went to visit His Majesty the King up in Pongola at Imashobeni Palace. And we had a simple message for His Majesty. The DA is aiming to be the biggest party in South Africa in 2029. And we are coming to send the message, yes. We are coming to send the message that we are growing in every part of the country. And when we do, we will respect the cultures, traditions, the leadership of every community, because we want to be a government for everyone. That is the country that we are trying to build, where young people can have a life of value, where talent does not go to waste, where hard work is rewarded, where government opens doors instead of closing them, and where police protect communities and municipalities deliver services. And let us believe that that country is possible, because it is possible with the DA. But it's not going to happen on its own. It's not going to happen on accident, by accident. And it definitely will not happen if young people stay at home. It won't happen if young people say, my vote doesn't matter. I can't make a difference. Your vote does matter. And especially in local government elections, where, as we saw, each and every vote can make a difference. Let me tell you a story from far away. A place called Impangeni in Gauteng. Have you heard of that place? Have you heard that we won there just a few weeks ago? Have you heard that we won there just a few weeks ago? In a place called Everton. The DA won a historic by-election. Do you know 42 votes? You know how many we won by in Everton? 8 votes. 8 votes. That is just one family, one group of friends that made the difference between victory there at Impangeni. Made the difference between a community getting a DA government that is going to look after them and care for everyone, or a place that's going to carry on going backwards. That is how change starts, and that is why registration matters so much. So we are here today with this incredible concert, with these incredible dancers and performers and music to rock the registration, because we want to rock the future of this province. We want to rock the future of South Africa. We want to rock the future of every young person. We want you to know that your future does not have to be one of permanent unemployment. We can change that. We can rock that future, but only if you stand with the DA. So we want every young person to leave here and to go out there with a mission. Check that you are registered. Make sure your friends are registered. Make sure your family is registered. Make sure your classmates, your neighbors, your cousins, everyone must be registered, because there is too much at stake in South Africa to let this one slide. There are too many people who need a South Africa that works for all. There are many people who are willing to give us in the DA a chance, and they are growing in number every day. They are saying, maybe this time I will lend the DA my vote. That is the party that we are building, that can open our arms to all of those voters and say, come into our party, lend us your vote. So I want you to put your hands out like that. Everyone, right at the back, I want you to put your hands out like that. And I want you to say, come in. Ngena. Ngena. Yizapa. Yiza. In Cape Town, we would say, Klesha Ngoku. Here you say, Skati Sifikile. Haibo, Iskati Sifikile. Yo. That must be our mission, to open our arms to many more people and to make sure that they are registered. That is our mission. That is our campaign. That is how we are going to win in November. So I need you to go out there and tell as many young South Africans as you can. Do not leave any stone unturned. I know that they're frustrated. I know that they feel disappointed by politics. I know that many have heard too many promises and they've seen too little change. I understand that. But let me tell you, young people, sitting this one out is not going to fix a single road. Sitting this one out is not going to create a single job. Staying at home is not going to fix your town or your city. It's not going to make your community safer. Having hope means getting up and doing something about it. Hope is choosing to act because you believe that your problems can be fixed. I believe that your problems can be fixed. I believe our country can be fixed. I believe our country can work for everyone. I have seen what it means when a place works for everyone. I come from such a place, and I am proud to belong to a party that does deliver for everyone. So I want us to feel passionate over the next few weeks about focusing on registration. I have seen what it means when people stop accepting decline. I've seen what it means when people feel hope. And that, my friends, is what the DA offers. So today, from here in KZN, let us make a promise to ourselves that we will send a message to every young person in KwaZulu, every young person in South Africa. Let us never give up on our country. Let us never give up on our community. Let us never ever give up on our towns and our cities. Let us go and register to vote so that we can vote to win. The future is not something that happens to us. The future is something that we will build together. And together we can build a KZN and a South Africa that works for everyone. Viva DA, viva! Viva DA, viva! Amandla! Iskati sifikile! Viva! Thank you.
Geordin Hill-Lewis, Parama! Parama, Geordin Hill-Lewis, Parama! Parama, DJ Parama! Basakhona abantu! Ayeye, uyayibona i-DA ezamawa. Uyayibona ezamawa. Uyayibona ngampela ezamawala. Uyayibona ezamawa. Uyayibona sukuma mtamuthi ezamawala. Uyayibona ezamawa. Uyayibona ngampela ezamawa. Uyayibona ezamawa. Uyayibona i-ANC ihletha ngamandla. Uyayibona ihletha mawa. Uyayibona ngampela ihletha mawa. Uyayibona ihletha mawana. Yonke le ndawo i-DA iyaphumelela. Sukuma. Yonke le ndawo i-DA iyaphumelela. I-DA iyaphumelela. I-DA iyaphumelela. I-DA iyaphumelela. I-DA iyaphumelela. I-DA iyaphumelela. Nakathala kangaka ngalana nje swelakhe nifuna ukuba yi-lost generation ini. Viva DA viva. Tata DA tata. Mabaleke amasela kaThambo mabaleke. Awabaleke amasela enkatha mabaleke. Amasela NFP mabaleke. Mabaleke amasela kaJuju mabaleke. Sekusela waZuma. Mawabaleke amasela MK mabaleke. Wesona ungathi awaphelela ama constituents. Iphelele. Viva DJ KZN viva. Viva not happen viva. Akibon. Viva not happen viva. Viva Pinky viva. Viva West happen viva. Viva Tappen South viva. Amandla. Viva Impangeni viva. Amandla. Imani. Uzamani ushama constituents awaziwa ala eThekwini. Viva Majuba viva. Viva uThukela viva. Viva uGunoti viva. Viva uGusouth viva. Viva Zululanders viva. Viva King Cndo viva. Viva Mkhanyakude viva. Viva DA Mzinyathi viva. Ngiqhubeke ngishamanye. Ungayishiya kanjani yasekhaya? Viva inembe viva. Mandla. Imani ngimxoxele. uGeordin Hill-Lewis, our federal leader, will be, partaking on this umkhosi welemba laphaya la khona so celebrate khona impilo kaShaka. Uthe uzobe vunule, I'm not sure kahle ukuthi uzobe egqokeni kodwa ngikuzwile lokho. Bengithi ngikuphawule nje. Nomthengele isihlangu sithi kuba sikhulu. Isihlangu senaso. Awuziyasha. Ake sishane ingoma kancane la. Usekhaya la. Usekhaya la. Usekhaya la. Usekhaya la. Noma ngabe zinhle zoda. Noma bengathini kodwa sizuyiyeke iDA. Yebo. Wasiyamazumelo. Samazumelo. Wasiyamazumholi wazo. Samazumholi wazo. Please, better inside. Sikhona odizayodla ngaphakathi. Hey, wesona kwangivuselela uzongivusa ngomoya. Siyamazumelo, siyamazumelo, siyamazumholi wazo, siyamazumholi wazo, siyamazumelo, siyamazumelo, siyamazumholi wazo. Kunezinto phamsayo. Uyazi masenisho kanje kuthi angisho umholi ufuna zomthuma thuma me hey anthuma ngingana ansuwena anfuna ukuthuma ngijime thuma me baba thuma me Tumame kulezi sizwe sonke tumame weye baba tumame na mina tumame uye wemoli tumame sengiyafuna ijime tumame ngifuna sizoyihlabelela mhla ka4 mase siyovota sithi DA yami ngiba hey esa ngingabi qabani iqabani DA yami ngiba babeke sandla seduze wakho baba seduze wakho in fact, ANC is a living hell. Yebo. Is a living hell. So this is a prayer. Masithi DA ngibambe ngifuna ubambe omunye. Ake babhane labane. Hiba. Oh. Hayi ake sukume ngapha, ake sukume ngapha, Kingabi qaba. Iqaba. DA yami. Democratic Alliance lead. Rise, DA, rise. La masela yethi mayibona abanye asebefuna ukuhambe beshisa impepho athi DA iyaphela bayadlala iDA ikhula mawala ke manje.
Yebo. Iyakhula shelembe kodwa ngala akuthulekile. Ngeke bashaye.
Ngeke bashaye.
Ngeke bashaye. Ungamane kube draw. Ungamane kube draw. Ngeke bashaye.
Ngeke bashaye.
Ngeke bashaye. Ungamane kube draw. Ungamane
siqale phansi.
Ungamane kube draw.
Ungamane siqale phansi. Ithi ngeke bashaye. Ithi ngeke bashaye. Ithi ngeke bashaye. Ithi ngeke bashaye.
Ungamane kube draw.
Singamane siqale phansi. Ungamane kube draw. Singamane siqale phansi. Ithi ngeke bashule. Sithi ngeke bashule. Sithi ngeke bashule. Sithi ngeke bashule. Ungamane kube draw. Singamane siqale phansi. Ungamane kube draw. Singamane siqale draw. Kuliphi izwi lethu esalishoyo kuliphi. Kuliphi izwi lethu esalishoyo kuliphi. Kuliphi izwi lethu esalishoyo kuliphi. Wensizwe ikhalaphi induku zethu siswangosi ikhalaphi. Wensizwe ikhalaphi induku zethu siswangosi ikhalaphi. Ukube niyakwazi ukusho leli bengizothi Thabezitha khonyane yamakhosi akwaZulu khonyane kaNdaba ubani ongathethi ibhuku bayethe inkosi bayethe inkosi khonyane yamakhosi akwaZulu hey nango khonyane kaNdaba hey nango ubani ongathethi ibhuku bayethe inkosi Thabezitha inkosi khonyane yamakhosi akwaZulu hey nango khonyane kaNdaba hey nango ubani ongathethi ibhuku We were doing this as one of the praise songs of His Majesty because our leader led the delegation of this party to salute His Majesty Prince Nkosi yethu yamaZulu umisizulu kazwelithini
Weswelaphi asizukusuka la abaquli ngala.
Let me tell you something. DA is the only party that embraces diversity, culture, religion, creed. We are the only party that embraces engabani le ngoma ihlabela uzamani akuyona kangema
engadlokofu
angazi ukuthi ufuna ukwenzani kodwa ke qhubeka
elethizwa Pongo anomba elethizwa Pongo anomba
usungo
Gelethisa
Awuthi
Bongo Anoma Gelethisa Bongo Anoma Besana maphoyisa Anglis Konakele ngesipha Besana maphoyisa Konakele ngesipha
We melo melo yelo
We melo melo yelo
We melo melo yelo
We melo melo yelo
Aw
Ngekasuka mangamthatha
Hayi melo We melo We melo melo yelo
Bengamthatha ngekaphume ngamthatha
All right. It is getting so hot in here. I've had to take off my jacket. The energy in this place is absolutely unbelievable.
Dean, if this is what we have in the program, ladies and gentlemen, Democrats, there is still more to come.
Absolutely. And what great performances we've seen. And what a great speech from our federal leader. But we're just getting warmed up. I have to tell you still who's to come. We've got Dladla Mshunqisi, who's still to come. And we've still got my absolute favorite DJ Cndo, who's going to close it out.
But Dean, before our next speaker, we need to be able to raise the energy in this house.
It's the young people of this country that are shaping the future of it, and also those that are young at heart as well. So we really are in secure hands with the young people of this country.
I'm very proud of this province because we have demonstrated what young leadership can do in all aspects and in all levels of our government. And we need to give ourselves a round of applause for that. We need to give ourselves a round of applause for that.
Let's give you a round of applause, Mabatu, a young person leading a government, our Deputy Speaker in the KZN legislature. I'm still young, I think.
You're so young at heart, Dean. But we have our next performer who represents a generation that wants to see South Africa and KwaZulu-Natal being built. Ladies and gentlemen, we all know him in the DA, Wareham.
Sanbonani eThekwini ninjani ngiyaphila na ngijabulile ukubolana. It's a beautiful day. Thank you to the DA. We're going to do a little test for you to make sure everything works. We didn't get a sound check, so I hope we're good. Okay, let's do a little bit less vocals.
Yeah.
I'll go try it now. Let's start with a little Afro house. It's the bass. Gomvulo kiyatesh vuke kusenu salele ushobara gimsala taxi ambayo fage dolobeni emabilidini wasigolideni. How's it sound? Let's go. Gomvulo kiyatesh vuke kusenu salele ushobara gimsala taxi ambayo fage dolobeni emabilidini wasigolideni. Bello, scatta summer song, jabu, vuke kusen, ngeze ngiba muhle, singwalinda o, yabona bantu, indabakabani mangi hambu sugulo, indabakabani mangi spendi maliyam, vuke kusen, ngeze ngiba muhle, inquirini. Yatesh, vuke kusenu salele, ushobara gimsala, taxi ambayo, fage dolobeni, emabilidini, wasigolideni. Bello, scatti same so, jabu, vuke kusen, ngeze ngiba muhle, singwalindao, yobona bantu, indabakabani mangi hambu sugulo. Ngeze ngiba muhle, inquiry nu ngungangi yamye. Weekend aziwe, weekend as jabule, weekend aziwe, weekend as jabule, weekend aziwe, weekend aziwe, weekend aziwe, weekend aziwe. Let's go big, on your feet, that's a good. All right. Does anybody kumbula Mr. Johnny Clegg? He's a big inspiration. And the whole thing, ladies and gentlemen, is unity. The only way this country is getting better is if we stand together. That's why I love to sing in these beautiful languages. I thank you for, on behalf of our whole nation, thank you for the beautiful languages. They're just so powerful, so spiritual. And the spirit is alive in this place today. The song is called Africa. I hope you enjoy it. this.
Told him, son, don't you trust anyone. You learn how to trust a stone. This is not a gentle land, and he breaks those who never learn how to be alone. And they went Africa kukala bangwele, yeah. Africa kukala bangwele, wema. Africa kukala bangwele, Africa kukala bangwele, wema.
Sis. You guys might know this one. It's called Akana Mali.
No me njani tanga yena wakempelo Stare nami hemeshleni njalo njalo uyafano Awuyabona mphijame angedlali mphijame Yamthatha ngoDisemba. So mamela skim sami, themba mina uthiyame. Yeah, uzomthanda wena kodwa uzosola. Kada yabakhofa abagamba. Uzomthanda wena kodwa uzosola. Kada yabakhofa bathanda ma. Let's go. Sola, kada yabakhofa abagambari. Uzomthanda wena kodwa uzosola. Kada yabakhofa bathanda mali. Isikhathi sibikile.
Tom. One more song. Tom, okay. That's it. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Ikadile. Ngiyabonga kakhulu. Masithandaze for our future, for the DA victory. Amen. Khulu busisi.
Democrats, ladies and gentlemen, please stand and help me welcome our provincial leader of KwaZulu-Natal and the DA, Thembiso Dlogo.
Viva DA, viva! Viva KZN, viva! Amanda! Viva DA, viva! Viva Ilembe, viva! Viva King Cndo, viva! Viva Zululand, viva! Viva Umkanyagute, viva! Viva Amachuba, viva! Viva Sesonke, viva! Viva Uku North, Uku South, viva! Amanda! Viva Inner South Durban, viva! Viva Central Durban, viva! Viva Tex Collins, viva! Viva Durban South constituency, viva! Viva DA, viva! Amanda! DA Elena! Our DA Elena! Abazange bayibone, abazange bayibone, abazange bayibone, abazange bayibone, awuthelethiswe manje wanombango. Viva DA, viva! Ayihlale phansi ibambe umthetho. Hlala phansi, hlala phansi, hlala phansi. Amanda! Dumelang, sanibona. Namaste. Goeiemôre, goeienaand. Niyaphila. Fellow Democrats, young leaders, today we are commemorating Youth Day and 50 years since the bravery and the sacrifice of the young people in 1976 were reminded of a simple truth. Every generation is given a responsibility. The youth of 1976 were called upon to fight for freedom. Our generation has been called upon to make freedom work, to create opportunities, to grow our economy, to strengthen our democracy, to build safer communities, and to build better KwaZulu-Natal. Young people of 1976 did not wait for permission.
They did not wait for somebody else. They stepped forward because they understood that if they did not shape future, somebody else would. Today, that responsibility belongs to us. Today, the future of KwaZulu-Natal is our responsibility. Young Democrats, you are not just the future of this organization. You are part of its present. The decision you make today will determine the future of our province. The work you do today will determine whether this movement grows. The sacrifice you make today will determine whether we succeed tomorrow. Delegates, 5 weeks ago, delegates from across KwaZulu-Natal gathered at a Congress and elected a new provincial leadership team. They did not elect us to hold positions. They did not elect us to build factions. They did not elect us to protect titles. They elected us to build. They elected us to grow. They elected us to unite. And they elected us to prepare this province for victory come 2026 November. They entrusted us with a mandate to grow our structures, a mandate to grow our support, and a mandate to bring more people into our movement, a mandate to build one KZN. In just 5 weeks, we have begun that work. Siqalile ukuthi sinivakashele kuma-constituencies enu. Siqalile ukuxhumana namakhosi kuma-constituencies lana khona. Siqalile ukuhamba nani njengoba sasithembisile ukuthi sawuhamba nani. Asizukuba yilobu buholi obuzohlala emahhovisi. Sizowushaya sonke door to door. Ngoba iwona msebenzi esiwukhethelwe lowo. Abanye bacabanga ukuthi soshintsha indlela ebesiphila ngayo nendlela esiyiphethe ngayo. Cha bobo. Ngisewulongema enimaziyo nje. We have engaged His Majesty King Misizulu Kazolithini because we understand that if we are serious about growth, we must engage every community in our province. We have celebrated the election of Councillor Muzi Mtshali as the Deputy Mayor of Umhlathuze. We have started to build a relationship with more than 250 Amakosi across KwaZulu-Natal as we strengthen our reach into rural communities, assisted by Francois Rogers. We have expanded youth engagement. We have strengthened our structures. We have begun rebuilding branches. We have started laying a foundation for growth throughout our province. Many people spend their first month in office settling in. They spend their time learning ropes, arranging meetings, finding out their feet, and getting comfortable in their new positions. We chose a different path. Instead of sitting in offices, we were on the road. We were in communities. We were meeting our people. We were listening to their concerns. We were engaging our structures. We were strengthening the relationship. We were laying the foundation for growth because leadership is not something that happens behind a desk. Masicabanga ukuthi sizohlala la sihleli khona bese sithi amavoti azoyiletha cha. Umsebenzi wethu omkhulu osihlalele is to do 3 things outside. Register people to vote. Ensure that we've got clean database VRM. Ensure that we get as much as we can the DA4s. Because those are our systems that we are using in the organization to ensure that we garner the support. When I'm saying leadership happens when the people are leadership. Leadership happens when you listen. Leadership happens when you engage. Leadership happens when you show up. Leadership that is why over the past few weeks we have traveled across the province of KwaZulu-Natal meeting communities. Because we believe in the people of KwaZulu-Natal. The people of KwaZulu-Natal deserve leaders who are present, leaders who are visible, and leaders who are prepared to do the work. That is the standard we have set for ourselves. And that is the standard we will continue to uphold. But this is only the beginning, because no provincial leader can build this organization alone. No structure can build this organization alone. And no constituency can build this organization alone. No branch can build this organization alone. We succeed when we work together. We succeed when we put the mission before ourselves. We succeed when we understand why we are here and why we are where we are. We are here to serve. We are here to build, not to complain, not to wait for somebody else. As we build this province, there is no one principle that must guide us. Service, not status. Service, not titles. Service, not position. Because the people of KwaZulu-Natal do not care what titles appears on your business card. They care whether you do the work. They care whether you help solve their problems. That is the culture we are building in KwaZulu-Natal. A culture where nobody is too important to recruit a member. A culture where nobody is important to register a voter. A culture where nobody is too important to support a branch. Leadership is not about telling others what must be done. Leadership is about setting the example. And leadership is about taking responsibility. Leadership is about being willing to work yourself. If young people want to join Democratic Alliance, we sign them up. If a voter wants to register, we assist them. If there is work to be done, we do the work, because every member matters. Every volunteer matters. Every branch matters. Every community matters. Every young person in this room matters. Friends, people of KwaZulu-Natal are not interested in internal politics. They care about the results. They care about jobs. They care about service delivery. They care about where children will have opportunities tomorrow. That is why our mission is clear. Register new voters, clean our voter database, recruit new members, grow DA Plus supporters, strengthen our branches, strengthen our constituencies, expand in rural communities, expand in townships in Umlazi, expand into communities where people are looking for leadership, hope, and opportunity. This is not just a responsibility of a few people. It belongs to all of us. If we are serious about winning in 2026, then every one of us must stand up. Every one of us must understand that there is no task too small when it comes to growing this movement. There is no responsibility too insignificant when it comes to serving our people. There is no position that places everyone above the work that needs to be done. Because movement do not grow because of titles, but the movement grow because ordinary people make extraordinary commitment to serve. Young Democrats, the next chapter of Democratic Alliance in KwaZulu-Natal will not be written in boardrooms. It will be written on social. It will not be written in boardrooms, no social media. It will be written in our communities. It will be written in our branches. It will be written through the relationships we build and the trust we earn. And it will be written by people who are prepared to roll up their sleeves and get to work. So I challenge you today, choose service over status. Choose responsibility over excuses. Choose action over complaints. Choose growth over divisions. Choose leadership over spectatorship. Choose KwaZulu-Natal because this province is bigger than any one of us. The movement is bigger than any one of us, and the mission before us is bigger than any one of us. 50 years from now, another generation will look back at this moment. Let them say that we're united. Let them say that we built. Let them say that we grew. Let them say that when KwaZulu-Natal needed leadership, we stepped forward. And let them say that generation of Democrats had courage and discipline, and also to ensure that the determination to build a better KwaZulu-Natal, just as we remember the brave youth of 1976 who stood up for justice when it was dangerous to do so. We've done that in many townships when it was not easy to recruit and to campaign in those areas. Part of the people who are sitting amongst us will be Diane Kohler Barnard telling you the story about how we traveled in Lamontville doing door-to-door, how she traveled in Umlazi to build Umlazi as a constituency. Their courage opened doors to the freedom we enjoy today. That same spirit of courage lives on in you. Your actions shape the South Africa of tomorrow. Take ownership of your future. Make your voice heard. Make a difference in your school, in your street, and your community. You are the dreamers, the builders, the change makers, and leaders of tomorrow. No matter what path choose, walk it with purpose, integrity, and passion. Our beautiful country needs young energy, your ideas, your strengths, and your respect. The future is not something we enter it. It is something that you let it. It is something that you create. And let's together build one province, one team, one mission. I thank you. Happy Youth Month. Viva TA, viva. Amanda. I thank
you. Those municipalities that do best are not ANC-controlled municipalities. They are often DA-controlled municipalities. What is it that they are doing that is better than what we are doing?
South Africa was named Best Country, while its iconic city of Cape Town claimed the prestigious title of Best City in the World. The city says it's determined to invest in critical infrastructure to improve the lives of residents.
The city will spend more on infrastructure in the next few years than Johannesburg and Durban combined.
More than 8 billion rand will go to new or upgraded infrastructure in poorer communities.
Most of our local municipalities are in tatters. They are heavily indebted and badly run. Midvaal, local municipality in the Vaal, has been one of a very few exceptions in the country.
The Midvaal municipality is working on ditching power utility Eskom and replacing it with a private company instead.
The municipality of Midvaal has been ranked first in clean audits and satisfactory service delivery for years running. It has consistently outperformed most of the municipalities in the province and indeed municipalities around the country.
The South African Local Government Association in KwaZulu-Natal has commended Impangeni municipality for what it said is effective use of the municipal infrastructure grant. In 6 months, it managed to spend the 24 million rands allocation on various projects such as roads, stormwater, and finishing all the projects that had been poorly managed before.
The Kocha municipality is fighting crime with the creation of a high-tech intelligence center that helps monitor CCTV cameras and license plate recognition.
The Kocha municipality has also taken further steps to ensure public safety by launching an app for residents. In case of emergencies, the app directly links the user to the monitoring center.
It is a privilege to announce that Joburg municipality has achieved its 4th consecutive clean audit from the Auditor General of South Africa. This is a significant milestone that reflects our ongoing commitment to clean, transparent, and accountable governance.
The West Coast District Municipality has officially been named South Africa's best-run municipality municipality for 2025. Two of its local municipalities, Saldanha and Swartland, were tied for first place as the top performing local municipalities in the country.
These are the issues you're going to be considering as you go to the polls. Who is the party that can help us achieve better service delivery where I live?
The Western Cape government is currently pushing ahead to mitigate power cuts. The province has installed numerous solar panels to harness green energy. And Saldanha Bay, Stellenbosch, George, as well as the city of Cape Town are already using independent power producers to reduce reliance on Eskom.
To enable further job-creating economic growth, officials are investing 43 billion rand in infrastructure over 3 years.
7 out of 10 young people in the country are unemployed, but in the Western Cape, 8 out of 10 people have jobs.
Sometimes I look at the numbers and I almost have to pinch myself. It's unbelievable. 64.9% of all jobs in South Africa in the last 5 years are one province.
Some of the biggest global companies are expanding its operations in the Western Cape.
The Democratic Alliance in KwaZulu-Natal is now aiming to grow the party and take on the ANC head-on.
They actually outlined their plans for the province in terms of service delivery as well as governance.
The common denominator in KwaZulu-Natal is quite simply building a capable and ethical state.
Since I've taken office, we've cut our debt from 800 million to 300 million. We've done a full audit of all the properties, found over 500 properties the department didn't even know it owned. We've put in place a rapid response team that now responds within 24 hours to problems, no longer the 30 days that previously was the record of the department. So things are happening in the province of KwaZulu-Natal.
We are seeing very positive developments since the formation of the Government of National Unity.
International investors are seeing this, they see that there is a seriousness and a commitment, and they like it.
And you know what the DA ministers have been doing. They have been taking interviews, they have been performing.
Dean McPherson, Minister of Public Works and Infrastructure, says the real infrastructure problems and crisis resides in local government, and his department's implemented ways to solve these problems at the local government level.
I want us to be a department that South Africa is proud of, that we're using public assets for public good, and that we're turning this country into a construction site.
Minister of Forestry, Fisheries as well as the Environment, Philip Okamp, is currently briefing members of the media on the damage that was caused by floods at the Kruger National Park.
I'm so proud to say that I'm part of this team. Everybody worked so hard to firstly get people to safety, that proactively worked to really make the best out of a really very devastating situation.
Okamp has extended the West Coast rock lobster season for a month. The department says it's committed to working with small-scale fishers and to save livelihoods in the sector.
The Home Affairs Department has this week announced that it has partnered with 5 major banks as the department aims to reduce the waiting times, strengthen security, and be efficient.
I think if we can demonstrate over a period of time that things can get better, even at a place like Home Affairs, we have the potential here to really restore hope that South Africa itself can actually get better.
Minister of Communication and Digital Technologies, Soli Maladzi, says his department has launched a digital transformation roadmap to establish a single digital identity for South Africans to access all government services.
Basic Education Minister Cyril Kwahube has reiterated her department's commitment to eradicating pit latrines at schools across the country.
The Ministry of Basic Education is launching a transformative campaign to expand access to quality early childhood development. Well, the aim is to register 10,000 ECD centres this year to ensure every child up to the age of 5 benefits from early education.
Agricultural Minister John Steenhuisen says South African exports have not only remained competitive, but have increased to $161 million.
South Africa has regained market access for the exportation of apples to Thailand. The market has been closed for about 16 years due to changes in requirements by the trading partner.
Minister John Steenhuisen says vaccines are already being distributed across provinces. There's a national campaign underway vaccinating livestock against foot and mouth disease.
Farmers and farm workers are our country's greatest asset, and it's very, very important that everyone involved in the sector, from a farm worker to a large commercial farmer, feels that they have a department that is on their side and speaking out for them.
John Steenhuisen says his party now has a meaningful role to play in the reconstruction of the country.
Our responsibility is to now meet the challenge of the hour and to help turn South Africa around.
But I want to also be clear that what we will not do is to shy away from conflict when we are confronted with serious and lasting damage to to our country or its constitution or the things that underpin our democracy.
Finance Minister Enoch Godongwana has dropped a controversial value-added tax increase. His decision comes as South Africa's second biggest party, the Democratic Alliance, threatened to leave the governing coalition over their VAT increase.
The Democratic Alliance has described the court decision as a victory for all South Africans.
The DA's court intervention was the pivotal intervening factor that has enabled the people of South Africa to come out victorious and to show them why their vote really mattered.
It also shows us the GNU starting to function as it should. One party does not now get to dictate a decision for the collective.
It's another positive outcome for the Democratic Alliance in terms of them showing that their ministers are going to do the work. They are in this particular coalition to do good work and quality work. And the ANC, their ministers were already complaining that the DA ministers are making them look bad. They're going to have to pull up their socks.
It's now up to the next generation of leadership to ensure that the DA continues to do so with ever-growing confidence for many, many more years to come, so that we can deliver to the country of our dreams and deliver this country to all of our children.
Ladies and gentlemen and Democrats, won't you welcome the Minister of Basic Education and our Deputy Federal Chairperson, Safiwe Khwarube.
Viva DA, viva! Viva bantu abasha, viva! Viva KwaZulu Natal, viva! Phakama KwaZulu Natal, phakama! Amandla! Amandla! Phakama mntomsha, phakama! Democrats, we gather today on a very important day as we mark 50 years since the young people of this country decided that it was time for them to stand up and say enough is enough, where they decided ukuthi abai reject the apartheid government and that bona they are going to be the architects of their future. And that is why we are here today, because 50 years later, the courage of those young people is why we are here today. Because they decided that they are not going to be passive recipients of their future, that they wanted to be the ones who build their future. And because of their courage, we stand here today as young people in South Africa to say, even nathi sifuna ukwakha ikamva lethu esizakwazi uba proud of. Each and every generation, Democrats, has its defining moment. And it is my view that we have our defining moment. Unemployment in this country has become a national pandemic. Abantu abasha bafuna imisebenzi, abantu abasha bafuna uhlala kwindawo apho abakhuseleke kuzo. Kodwa for too long kwindawo ezininzi abantu abasha bafumana imisebenzi. This is why today I'm asking you that you must lend us your vote, but also you need to make sure that you are registered. When people say, I don't do politics, my friends, I have something to tell you. Politics has everything to do with you. And so if you don't register to vote this coming weekend, we are not going to be able to change our country. We are not going to be able to bring in Hanif as the mayor of eThekwini, where we can have Durban working again. We're not going to be able to do what we've done in Umngeni, where we can have a city and a town working again. We're not going to be able to change places like the city of Johannesburg, like NNP, where we want to govern, because we know this. When a city works well, imisebenzi yalandela, itepu ziyavula, abantu bafumana imisebenzi, abantu bafumana izindlu. Where cities work, jobs follow. Where cities work, infrastructure works for the people. So our mission is simple, Bandabacha. Our mission is simple. Just like the young people of 1976, the young people of 2026 must stand up and say, this is the future we want to build, where our children are safe, where our children have access to quality education, where our children don't go to school to go and die, where our streets are safe, where we are able to find imisebenzi, so that sizophila ubomi obonisdima. And so that can only begin with the decision that you will make this coming weekend on the 20th and the 21st of June, where you will go and register to vote. Because when you register to vote, that is when you are saying, dikhona nama ndibalwe kubantu abazakwenza ikamva labantu abatsha libe bhetere. Phakama mntomsha, phakama! Phakama mntomsha, phakama! And so, Democrats, I'm pleading with you, I'm pleading with the people in this hall, but also with the people at home, that it's time for us to make sure that we build the future that we want, because no one is coming to save us. Just like the young people of 76, it's going to be up to us as the young people of 2026 to make sure that we go out, we go and vote, and we vote for the only political party that has proven itself time and time again that when it governs well. And we say this not because of hubris. We say this because we know that it is true. We don't say this because we are arrogant. We say this because we know when you borrow us your vote, we will make sure that izinto ziyachinja for abantu abatsha. Viva DA, viva! Viva KZN, viva! Amandla! Amandla! Yabulela.
All right, so you guys having fun yet? I tell you, the best is still to come. It's so great to see our colleagues from national government here, Saviwa Kwarube, who's doing an amazing job. We've heard from our federal leader. We've heard from our provincial leader. And as I said, we're just getting started.
Halala Democrats, halala nisakhona? No, angizwa. Mhlambe sendlalela ama speech too much. Halala Democrats, halala. Youth ya 2026 isakhona? Asiphakamisa izandla youth ya 2026 isakhona?
Mabs, let me tell you that the next person that is coming up to play is one of my absolute favorites. A son of KZN, a multi-award winner. And best of all, he comes from Durban North.
Democrats, ladies and gentlemen, asukuma ngabasesodansa. Hayi 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 asukume. Get on your feet. Ladies and gentlemen, Dean, help me welcome.
Won't you welcome Dladla Mshunqisi?
Udin kwakuyikhansela lami nami. Kwase ngithi izamawala. Hayibo, how is How, Asabe. Can you feel us? Oh, no. Urati. Asabe. What? Shit. What? Dawo. Before ngihambe ne kwaThakithi, poko poko poko. Poko poko poko. Poko poko poko. Poko poko poko. How poko poko poko. Asambe skila. How? Oh, can you feel it? We are so loud. Oh no no. No. Ah shit. Oh no no.
Democrats, ladies and gentlemen, are you excited after seeing Dladla Mshunqisi? Let's give it up at DA KZN. Big thank you to Dladla one more time. Fellow Democrats, won't you help me welcome onto the stage the next mayor of eThekwini, Hanif Hussein.
It's getting hot in here, Democrats. Halala, DA, halala. My fellow Democrats, people of this beautiful province and residents of Durban, at our last rally in this very place, I asked you to imagine a new Durban, a Durban that works, a Durban with clean water, safe streets, working infrastructure, thriving businesses and opportunities for our children. Today, I want to ask you a simple question. Who is going to make that happen? Who is going to make that happen? It will not be the politicians. It will not be the government officials. But nor can we leave that to someone else, because it is up to us. Those of us who have walked the streets of this city and the province fighting for change. Because every great change in history began when ordinary people decided that enough was enough. And after more than 30 years of decline, corruption, and broken promises, and failed leadership, I believe the people of Durban have had enough. Enough of water outages, enough of sewage flowing into our rivers and beaches, enough of potholes, crime and unemployment, enough of watching billions of rands disappear while communities are left behind. The ANC government has had 30 years to get this right. 30 years was a life sentence of misery and abuse. And if they had the answers, we would have seen them by now. But instead, our city has been held back by corruption, cadre deployment, waste and mismanagement. And the truth is simple. The same people who broke Durban cannot be trusted to fix Durban. And every election, those with the yellow t-shirts, they come and make the same promises. And the same people are going to return in this election with the same promises once again. But only this time, they'll be wearing those green t-shirts. But their promises didn't create jobs. Their promises didn't fix our roads. Their promises didn't stop the stealing and the corruption and the mismanagement. Their promises didn't put water in your taps. And my friends, the first step towards change, it's not election day. The first step towards change is registering to vote. Because if you are not registered, you have no voice. If you are not registered, others will decide your future for you. If you are not registered, you are surrendering your power to the very people who created these problems in the first place. And that is exactly what failed governments hope for. They want you frustrated. They want you discouraged. They want you to stay at home. Because every person who doesn't vote makes it easier for failure to continue. But when ordinary people like you and I stand together, governments change. When citizens vote, corruption loses. When communities unite, accountability begins. And that is why today I'm asking each and every one of you here today, the hard-working activists for change, never forget that history was not written by those who watched from the sidelines. It is written by those who stepped forward when it mattered the most. Every door you knock on, every street you walk, every conversation you have, and every voter that you inspire brings us one step closer to bringing that change that we so desperately need. And in years from now, when Durban is cleaner, safer, and working again, you will look back with pride and say, I made that happen. So work with passion and visit every person you can, because moments come in history when ordinary people are given the chance to do extraordinary things. This is our moment, and this is the DA moment, because the DA has shown all across South Africa that where we govern, we are the ones who delivered that promise of a better life for all. Because we believe in clean government and we don't steal people's money. We believe in accountability. While the ANC rewards incompetence, we fire them. We believe that your taxes should be spent on services, not corruption. We believe jobs are created by growing the economy, not by political slogans. And more importantly, we believe that the people who work hard enough for their money deserve a government that works just as hard for them. And my friends, this election is about a choice. It's a choice between decline and recovery. It's a choice between excuses and accountability. A choice between a corrupt ANC and a clean DA. A choice between another 5 years of failure or a future filled with opportunity. And let me tell you something. Hope is not enough. Complaining is not enough. Action changes everything. Registering changes everything. Voting changes everything. And imagine a Durban where businesses invest again and where young people can find jobs again. Imagine a Durban where services work and a Durban that becomes the pride of South Africa once more. That future is possible. But it requires people who are willing to stand up and fight for it. So today I ask every parent, every worker, every pensioner, every student and every young person, for how much longer are you going to allow others to decide for you? For how much longer are we willing to be abused by our corrupt government? It is time to stand up for a better Durban. It's time to register for your future. Register for your family. Register for our children. Register because Durban deserves better than this. And so, my fellow friends, years from now, people will ask, what happened when Durban stood at a crossroads? When our city had to choose between more failure and a better future? Let history record that we did not remain silent. Let it record that we stood up. Let history record that we got involved. And let it record that the people of this city fought to get Durban working again. So if you believe Durban can rise again, walk with me and register. If you believe corruption must end, walk with me and register. If you believe Durban's days are still ahead, walk with me and register. The time for excuses is over, Durban. The time for waiting is over. The time for action is now. Rise up, Durban. Register and let's get Durban working again. Walk with me and together we will rescue Durban. Together we will build a better Durban for everybody. Thank you very much.
Democrats, thank you so much to the mayor that will walk with us. Democrats, once again, let us welcome back on stage the wonderful Impangeni Gospel Choir.
FIFA, TA Youth FIFA. FIFA. FIFA, TA Women's Network FIFA. FIFA. Pagama, TA Pagama. Pagama. Again, you make a man again. You couldn't just finish the answer.
Salan sugume nime nyawo.
Niyawaza amahubo.
Uyanicela usakela sihlalo wesifundazwe. KwaZulu Natal. The only province that has a name and a surname, KwaZulu Natal.
Ukube niyazazi lemicimbi ehambayo yesintu bengizothi uhayithatha phenduke njena wethu ngoba uyihlo uhangenayo uhayithatha phenduke njena wethu ngoba uyihlo uhangenayo yenthatheni imikhonto imikhonto
ibambe iphakamsele phezulu mhange njalo zizosala phansi
sensuleke yenthatheni imikhonto
anethatheni
imikhonto
ibambe iphakamsele phezulu mhange njalo zizosala phansi. Ay ngala kuthulekile secwaka ngala. Secwaka nje la.
Likhona la.
Secwaka la. Nisho ukuthi nithela. Nisho ukuthi nithela. FIFA, TA FIFA. FIFA, TA FIFA. Mandla. Mandla. Oh, ayikathi ndiyona ngempela.
Imake yazi ngoba iDAS now manje sithi sizokhula emakhaya, isemalokishini, isemaplazini, isesilungwini, sifuna ukukhula yonke indawo. Ngifuna siyibambeni lento, izongena lento le. Asemnandi into eqhamuka shosha phansi. Senandi into eqhamuka la, senandi into eqhamuka shosha phansi. FIFA TA FIFA.
Angeke bacule la baculisa
yonke le ndawo umsabalazo yasivuma yonke le ndawo umsabalazo yasivuma yonke le ndawo
umsabalazo yasivuma
yonke le ndawo
umsabalazo yasivuma
sithile nale
sabal
uyasivuma le nale
umsabalazo yasivume
khona ngithi ngizomupha ijacket nje ngenxa yeperformance yakhe kodwa ngoba ngiyabona ukuthi nikhathele bengithi ngizokwenza mangabe eqedwa lokhu nje
hayi ungabanikezi awubize ukuhamba manje FIFA TA FIFA
Kuphila babantu
emsabalazwe
kuphila babantu
emsabalazwe
kuphila babantu
emsabalazwe
kuphila babantu
emsabalazwe FIFA TA FIFA
FIFA
Fellow Democrats, ladies and gentlemen, won't you welcome to the stage our very own DA KZN Youth Chairperson and Councillor in the Umhlatuze Municipality, Thobeka Mshunqisi.
Viva TA Viva! Viva TA Youth Viva! Viva Taso Viva! Viva Don Viva! Amandla! Amandla! Awethu! Phansi ngenkohlakalo phansi! Phansi ngamasela phansi! Awaphume masela waphume! Ngena DA ngena! Democrats, firstly, I would like to congratulate the new elected Deputy Mayor of the city of Umhlatuze, Councillor Muzimchali, and we wish him strength and success as he takes this important responsibility in saving our communities. Secondly, congratulations to all the participants who participate in the Comrade Marathon 2026, complaining the ultimate human race is not a small achievement, whether you cross finishing line, running, jogging, or negotiating with your legs. Thirdly, congratulations to Orlando Pirates for winning the Betway Premiership after the 14 years. They finally remind the South Africans that patience is not only political virtue, it's all works in football. Lastly, we wish Bafana Bafana all the best in their upcoming FIFA World Cup matches. We're still saying make us proud, boys. Democrats, as we commemorate 50 years since the history event of June 16, 1976, we honor the courage, sacrifice, and determination of young people who stood up against injustice and changed the course of South African history. The youth of 1976 played their part. They refused to be silent. They refused to accept future determined to them. Today, the baton has passed to us, Democrats. To every young person listening to this message, you are not the leaders of tomorrow. You are the change makers of today. Whether you're in school, college, university, running a small business, looking for employment, or serving community, your voice matters. Your ideas matters. Your contribution matters. You are the architect of tomorrow. The future is not something that simply happens to us. It's something we create through our action, our choice, and our commitment to build stronger communities. Every decision you make today has the power to shape your future and impact to those around you. Choose to lead with purpose. Choose unity over division. Choose hope over despair. Choose resilience over excuses. And fellow young people, let us remind one another of something important. If you don't vote, you can't complain. If you don't participate, others will make decisions on your behalf. Democracy is not a spectacle sport. Umsebenzi wethu ke bantu abasha usukumele phezulu kwekhetho esibikwe lona. Asiphumeni ngobuningi kuma constituencies ethu siyosebenza and encourage young people to register and vote for the Democratic Alliance ngoba ilona kuphela iqembu elicabangela abantu abasha. By registering, voting, engaging in community meetings, and participating in local government processes, you help to shape the future of your municipality, your province, and your country. The youth of 1976 fought for the right to be heard. The youth of today must use this right and ensure their voices continue to shape the future of our democracy. Badabasha, our fight must be in the ballot box. Let us vote DA all the 3 ballot papers in this coming election. Together, let us rise, let us lead, let us build resilient communities and product South African to generation to come. Iti lente sienzayo hasi, oba lente sienzayo, oba lente sienzayo. Iti valo tololo, iti valo tololo, au valo tololo. Ina muntu mushaqina, ina muntu mushaqina. Ngiyabonga.
Young people are leading. Please help me welcome on stage the DA, Student Organization Leader, my favorite, Gilbert Monanyana.
Nyamazani.
Like KZN. Nayazi lo milezo ohamba ngaso. Ikhanda. Aniyazi. Kanjani ningayazi? Hayi, nangiseni ngidlulile ke. Ngiyabona ukuthi angiphumi la ekhaya. But colleagues, ngiyanibingelela like KZN all the way from the city of Tshwane, the capital of South Africa. As we are gathered here today, Democrats, we are reminded by the history of what happened in 1976. A story where young people are always at the center of shaping South Africa. It was young people who stood up when they were told to sit down. It is young people who chose to speak when they were told to remain silent. It was young people who marched on the streets in 1976 and changed the course of our nations forever. The youth of Soweto did not have power. They did not have money, no a political position. But Baba Nento Ewani Pela is meaning to stand up and fight to what was denied upon them. They understood that when the system denies them an opportunity, silence is not an option. When the system denies them the future, when young people of 1976 refused to accept the limitations imposed upon them, they refused to be spectators in their own future. Namhlanje celebrate 50 years of democracy in South Africa, the fight of those that came. The challenges before us, Matabasha, they are not different, but the responsibilities of 1976 remain the same, because umuntu omusha la eMzansi is still locked out of jobs. They're locked out of opportunities, locked out of economic participations. They are locked out of a future that they have no control over. Today, umuntu omusha, South Africa has got the highest unemployment rate in our country, in the world. And it is time that you stand up and come to the forefront to change that. Our municipalities are failing. Basic services has collapsed. Many young South Africans have no hope for tomorrow. And the lesson is simple. From the generation of 1976, it is that who complain the future lies in your hands. Long fought the democracy. We cannot thrive in an economy when young people are absent from decision making. Our future cannot be secured if we are not part of the leadership positions. Every generation, Tomusha, has a mission. In 1976, they fought for our freedom. Our mission is simple: to fight poverty, fight unemployment, fight corruption, and fighting failing states. Like those heroes of 1976, we can no longer stand on the sideline away from what's happening in our country. My fellow young South Africans, we must make a declaration of hope, values, and refuse to accept the status quo. But we must ask ourselves, your mission is one, Mtomusha. We must be a generation that leaves the ANC in the past. We must be the generation that puts a young DA president in South Africa. We must be a generation that wins at Tekwini. We must be a generation that wins Umhlatuzi. Pambili, Mtomusha, Pambili. Long live the TA, long live. Long live the TA, long live. Nyabonga.
I am a mother. I am a father. I'm a daughter. I am a son. I believe in freedom. Freedom to earn a living. Go where I want. Love who I want. Say what I believe and pursue my dreams. I am brave. I am a provider. I believe in fairness. A fairness where our achievements are determined by our choices and hard work. I am a leader. I believe in opportunity. A nation where opportunity is plentiful and everyone's rights are protected. I believe in diversity. Every person has a unique perspective and an important role to play in building our nation. We do not judge each other by how we look, but by who we are. We are South Africans working together. We are the Democratic Alliance.
All right, everyone. just seen DJ Cndo. She's arrived. She's here. And man, I'm so excited to see her play. As I said, she's my absolute favorite. And we'll get to her in a moment.
What a fantastic day it's been, Democrats. It's been so lovely to be with you guys tonight. We've had so many performances. It's been amazing, but we must not forget why we are here. We are here to celebrate democracy.
We have come to celebrate the power that each and every one of us hold. That we don't have to accept what is in front of us.
And remember, Bandabasha, the message today does not end here. Take it back to your communities.
You got to take it to your friends, your boyfriends, your girlfriends, the friends that your friends don't even know about.
We need to take it back to your families, to your best friends, to your children for their futures.
Even your neighbors. And even if you don't like your neighbors, you still got to tell them that they've got to be registered to vote.
This weekend, 21st of June, it is time for everyone who has not registered to go out there and register to vote DA on the 4th of November.
Ladies and gentlemen, together we can stand tall and proud and united as a country.
It is time to get our cities working. It is time to get our province working. And it's time to get South Africa working for all.
So as we wrap up, won't you please get on your feet and won't you help me join the one, the only DJ Cndo!
Nyamazane Awe nyamazane We nyamazane Awe nyamazane We nyamazane Awe nyamazane We nyamazane Hey we nyamazane
election campaign poster for November 2026 local government elections.
There's nothing as disappointing as you wanting to make a change or waking up and saying, I want to make a change, but only to find out that you are not registered or you are registered in the wrong place.
Because if you're not registered, you can't vote, and you can only vote at the voting station where you are registered.
Even if you don't know who to vote for yet, buy yourself the option by registering to vote. Decide to be part of the group that decides what the future of our city should be.
But today we stand here excited and full of hope because we have an opportunity where we can register and ensure that we vote for a government that will get our city working for its people.
The choice is going to be very, very clear. You're going to have some of the same, where you have a failed government in place, or you're going to put a new government in place led by the Democratic Alliance. And we are asking you to come out in your numbers and register to vote and vote for the Democratic Alliance on the 4th of November.
So make sure that you are registered by going to check.da.org.za. Registration weekend is coming up on the 20th and the 21st of June, but you don't have to wait for that. You can register right now in the comfort of your own home. Remember, go to check.da.org.za
and come and vote for a new government on the 4th of November. Kyk wat doen 'n blyse.
Thanks for watching. Join the mission to rescue South Africa. Like and follow us on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and X. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit that notification bell. Join the DA, because the DA gets things done.